Hello guys, and welcome back to my 5-part series where we are looking at some players that will be in FIFA 13, and I'll be discussing what kind of ratings I'll be giving them, so what I would give them if I was in control. This is all photoshopped, just to clarify. Some people were a little bit confused in the last episode. These are just the stats I would like to give them in the game. So in this episode we're looking at Robin van Persie, or RVP, and Mario Gotze. I don't know how to pronounce it absolutely properly, I've completely forgotten. I even practiced before, like maybe yesterday. But anyway, so Robin van Persie, Arsenal's key man. Let's talk about some of the stats that I would give him. So the first one I would like to talk about is volleys. I've given him 96 out of 100 for volleys. In my opinion, Robin van Persie has the best volley in the world. He has scored countless goals this year for Arsenal, especially the one versus Everton or the one versus Liverpool in the last few minutes. Both absolutely crazy goals, both assisted by Alex Song, by the way. But his volleys are just absolutely, oh my god, they do damage. That's what I want to say. The next thing I want to talk about, which kind of ties in with volleys a little bit, is curve. Now, Van Persie is definitely a player who can take great free kicks, really powerful free kicks, and curve them. Now, I know I gave Ronaldo only 90 for his free kicks. That's episode 1, by the way, guys. I'm making a playlist for this, so if you miss any of them, just go into the playlist, you'll see them. But for Ronaldo, I gave him 90 in free kicks and penalty kicks. Now, I'm looking back, I maybe should have boosted up his stats because I've given Van Persie 92. So if you can remember back to the Ronaldo, just ignore the fact that I gave him 90. I think I would change that to about 95. I think Van Persie's free kicks and penalties are very close to as good as Ronaldo's, maybe not just as good. So anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is shot power, 93. Van Persie's goal against Tottenham, anyone remember that? When he barely got his leg behind the ball, but he still smashed it so hard. And you know, there was absolutely no chance for who was in goal, Brad Friedel. Absolute power behind those shots he has, really good. Now in FIFA 12, Van Persie is a bit slow. And when I say slow, he's got below green stats for acceleration and sprint speed. Actually, I think he's got 81 acceleration. So I think for my stats, I would boost his acceleration and sprint speed. I don't think he's as good as he should be. 82 acceleration and 76 sprint speed I think is about right. So he's definitely quicker getting off the mark than he is at full speed in terms of scaling it. I think sprint speed wise he's not as fast as most players, but definitely deadly. And the main thing I want to take away from this is his overall rating. I've given Van Persie 90. I think he should have better than Rooney. And I know Rooney's going to have like a 92 or a 93 or something like that. Robin van Persie's a better player than Rooney in my opinion, and he should have stats to reflect that. But anyway, let's talk about Robin van Persie's career, and I'll give you some facts about it so far. Robin van Persie, more commonly known as RVP, and the main man at Arsenal. He has had the most incredible season of his career this year, scoring 30 goals in only 38 matches. He had an injury-ridden career so far. He is certainly at the peak of his career now though, and is regarded as one of the deadliest strikers in the world. He has made 63 appearances for Netherlands and scored 26 goals. He is one of the favourites this summer to score the most goals in the Euro competition as well. We are yet to see him extend his contract at Arsenal, and therefore he is attracting a lot of attention from other clubs, and people say that without Robin van Persie, Arsenal will struggle for top 5. Okay, so the next player we're going to talk about is Mario Gotze, or Gotze. Look at that O, man. I even got the little accent above it. How cool is that? So this guy is from Germany. He's only 19 years old, as you can see in the player stats on the right there. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, just the same as he has in FIFA 12. But I think he should be an 86 overall, and that's the first stat I want to talk about. So although he's very young, he looks to be almost like the next Schweinsteiger, the next Kroos. He looks to be very, very good on the ball. He's very good playmaking ability. He has very good playmaking abilities. So let's dive into some of his other stats here. So reactions, I've given him 90 to reactions. Now I've watched Dortmund play this season, and that is the team he plays for. He is so quick at reacting to what's happening on the pitch, and I think that's the best part about his game. He can read the game so well, and I think that's why people are saying he's going to be so good when he's older, because he can just read the game. He knows what's going on around him at all times. Now although he's not the most mature player in the world, he makes the right decisions a lot of the time. I still think he's got a lot to prove to stand up to those like promising critics that have said he's going to be one of the best players in the world, but I think he's going to get there. The main thing to look at here is his physical stats. I think his acceleration and sprint speed are around the same, 85, 84, maybe just that little bit more than they are in FIFA 12. I think he could be a little bit more pacey. I've given him 85 vision as well, and that's another thing about reading the game. He's very good at it, and he picks out some really great passes. He's the ultimate playmaker, and I think he's going to be a very key element in the Germany side if he plays in this Euros. coming up. And the last stat I want to talk about is his short pass, 88 out of 100. Well, it's actually out of 99 really, isn't it? I've never seen a 100 rating. 88 short passing, I think that's about right, you know. He makes some really good short passes. Playing along with Kagawa, I think they are an absolute amazing partnership. I think Kagawa's gone to Man United now though, so it'll be just Mario Gotze, because obviously he's signed a contract, and we'll talk about that in the facts in just a second. But overall, I think he should be about an 86. I think he should maybe be an 85 if you think 86 is pushing it a bit too much. Although he's young, I think he's got time to grow. He'll be a 90 overall in the next game after this, I'm pretty sure. So let's talk about his career so far and what he's been up to. He is a young attacking midfielder for Dortmund in the German league, highly regarded as the next big star, but yet to prove the critics right. Due to his speed, technical skill, playmaking abilities and creativity, he is thought to be one of the best young talents we've ever seen in Europe. He has played for Dortmund 71 times and has scored 15 goals. He has devoted himself to Dortmund after signing a contract recently to keep him there until 2016, and he will definitely be an interesting player to watch grow over the coming years.